Redstone report.
People grew up here, people were born here.
Beams, boards, framework, and an empty lot. That's all that's left of the Goddard house. Built in the 1800s, the Goddard house is known to many who passed through Redstone Arsenal. It was originally a farmhouse and stood on the Oakendale plantation where Gate 9 now sits. But then the two-story building was taken over, not by ghosts just yet, but by the Union Army. Ben Hoxbergen, the cultural resource manager at Redstone who works on the site, said there is proof of their presence.
We did the archaeology. We actually found Civil War artifacts, Union bullets and things like that on the grounds to confirm some of that story.
Years later, in 1942, the U.S. government remodeled the house to fit the needs of Arsenal personnel. In 1955, it was moved to another end of the post. With the rise of the missile and rocket programs, the Goddard house became home to many VIPs visiting the area. Then, spooky stories started rolling in. Katie Stamps, an architectural historian for Redstone, described the Goddard house ghost tales.
The MPs actually going into the house because they see lights and they're wondering if there's anybody in the property, and they have a dog with them, and the dog won't go up the stairs, or they're kind of a little antsy when they get around the property. There was a family when they were living in the house that saw it. They described it as a dog with the head of a man that was standing in the doorway. So several family members saw that, and then it ran away.
With renovations taking over the home, historical properties fading, the final straw was a water line break. The Goddard house landed on the demolition block in January.
This is the location where the old Goddard house used to be. People remembered seeing it as they drove past, but now completely gone.
But it's not all bad news.
It's not all gone. We still were able to salvage some special items.
Beams, baseboards, smaller pieces of framing, and even a fireplace mantle saved to keep the memory of the old Goddard house alive.
All the original woodwork taken from the home will be donated to the Huntsville Historical Society. I'm told a lot of it will be used for restoration projects throughout Huntsville. I'm Stephanie Mills, WAFF 48 News.